The Egyptian pyramids of Giza are undoubtedly among the most bizarre and awe-inspiring structures in the world. These ancient wonders have defied time and nature for thousands of years and still stand before us in all their glory. As you can imagine, many people have been trying to unravel the mysteries behind these massive structures for centuries. Among them is one of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla. Although Nikola Tesla left us without receiving the recognition he deserved, he managed to uncover the terrifying truths about the pyramids. He has become the center of attention relatively recently. The foundations of his ideas led to the invention of smartphones, wireless internet, alternating current, and many other technologies we use today. In addition to his crazy ideas, Tesla stated that he was involved in a number of top-secret projects, including the Egyptian pyramids. His journey to unravel the secrets of the pyramids began when he was 20 years old, and at that point, he decided to make it his life's greatest purpose. Composed of approximately 2.5 million stone blocks and weighing 6 million tons, the Egyptian pyramids are mysterious and magnificent structures that attract many visitors from around the world. You all know that these pyramids are full of unsolvable mysteries. Some of these mysteries, especially the power generation capability of the pyramids, have been the source of Nikola Tesla's groundbreaking ideas and inventions. Many people believed that the pyramids were actually the tombs of the Egyptian pharaohs, but it was surprising that not a single mummy was found in any of them, and all the mummies were lying in the Valley of the Kings. Also, there were no native Egyptian inscriptions or art on the pyramids. These facts raised a question that remained unanswered for a long time. Why would so many resources be spent to build such massive structures for no purpose? Now that we know that these are neither tombs for the Egyptian pharaohs, nor structures built in honor of some gods, let's get back to Tesla. Nikola Tesla read many books about ancient structures and discovered that the pyramids contained incredible amounts of energy. At that time, very little was known about electricity, and Tesla began to consider the possibility that some advanced technologies might be hidden within the pyramids. He was ultimately convinced that the pyramids derived their power from electromagnetism. According to him, the pyramids were made with some kind of crystal energy, and the chambers inside them could have been used to do something on electromagnetic fields. However, he also argued the theory that materials, such as the stones used in the construction of the Great Pyramid, had the properties to store energy obtained from the sun and moon. He therefore suggested that the pyramid could be designed to generate an energy field that could provide electricity to cities. In 1905, Tesla filed a patent in the US entitled The Art of Transmitting Electrical Energy Through the Natural Mediums. The patent outlined designs for a series of generators around the world that collected electrical energy by tapping into the ionosphere. Tesla saw the Earth as a giant electrical generator with unlimited energy, rotating around two magnetic poles. He later named this triangular design Tesla's electromagnetic pyramid. Moreover, he believed that the source of energy was the location of the pyramids rather than their shapes. For this reason, he decided to build the tower called Warden Cliff Tower, or Tesla Tower. Located in Colorado Springs' Pikes Peak, the tower is known today as the Tesla Experimental Station. He built the pyramid in this region, considering the location of the pyramids in Giza and the planet's elliptical orbit at the equator. The construction of the tower was based on his theories of how the Earth could transmit signals. According to Tesla, the prototype would be able to send and receive unlimited data and energy from as far away as Paris. Unfortunately, Tesla's discovery and device were forgotten after his mysterious death in 1943. However, his work has survived to this day. Academics and researchers have studied his theories about the power of the pyramid, and the ideas they have produced have helped to unravel many of the mysteries surrounding the pyramids. What Tesla was trying to explain to us about the pyramids may sound a bit complicated. Maybe he wanted us to understand the power of something much older than we thought. Who knows? To clarify things a bit more, we can look at Tesla's idea about numbers. According to Tesla, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 constitute a great key to the universe, and therefore were of great importance to all of us. Tesla argued that many patterns in the universe, galaxies, star formations, evolution, and almost all systems emerge naturally. Some believed that his obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9 led him to prefer the pyramid shape and some basic mathematical laws. Tesla thought that these numbers were the main numbers of the universal mathematical language, and that's why he didn't do anything that wasn't the number 3 or its multiples. For example, he would walk around the structure 3 times before entering a building. He stayed in hotels where the number of floors and rooms was divisible by 3. He lived in room 3327 on the 33rd floor of the New Yorker Hotel in New York. Mathematically, 3 plus 3 equals 6, and 2 plus 7 equals 9, so the hotel was suitable for him. He slept about 3 hours every night, polished his cutlery and plates with 18 napkins before using them, and made decisions in groups of 3. Whatever calculations he made about the things around him, he made sure that the results were divisible by 3. These results formed the basis of his choices and decisions. So, what was Tesla trying to tell us with his obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9? Although we did not create mathematics, we eventually realized that mathematics is a universal language, and its laws concern everyone on Earth. Tesla believed that his understanding of this universal language could help us understand the power of the pyramid and its importance to our planet. His theories allowed us to look beyond the physical shape of the pyramid and explore its spiritual and energy-related properties. For example, in vortex mathematics, 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 4 plus 4 equals 8, 8 plus 8 equals 16, 16 plus 16 equals 32, 32 plus 32 equals 64. Also, 1 plus 6 equals 7, 3 plus 2 equals 5, 6 plus 4 equals 10. You may have noticed that the number patterns only rotate in the form of 1, 2, 4, 7, and 5. Although these numbers repeat themselves, 3, 6, and 9 do not follow this pattern. The ancients, noticing these patterns in nature, adapted them to their constructions. Can we say that Nikola Tesla is trying to tell us some facts by referring to the Great Pyramids? Let's get into it a little more and learn the reasons. The size of the pyramid is in compass alignment with an accuracy that can only be achieved with modern engineering. The Giza Pyramid consists of 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million tons. It is 146 meters high and covers an area of over 53,000 square meters. Aligning this structure to the exact north is an almost impossible precision to achieve. This is because the base of the pyramid is aligned within 2.5 centimeters of 4 out of 3. The sides of the pyramid are 230 meters long, and each side is within 5 centimeters of the other. Interestingly, the pyramids do not have 4 sides. Each face is slightly concave, and you can only see this when looking directly from above or when the pyramid casts a shadow during the equinoxes. Whoever built the pyramids had a pretty good idea of the size of the Earth. If you multiply the 146-meter height of the pyramid by 43,200, you will see that the structure is within 17 kilometers of the polar radius. This means an accuracy of 99%. Also, if you multiply the 921-meter base circumference of the Great Pyramid by 43,200, you get a result very close to the Earth's equatorial circumference. Although the Great Pyramid is aligned to the cardinal directions north, south, east, and west, a 5% margin of error can be observed. However, this is negligible considering that the people who built the structure lived in the Dark Ages. In this case, a new question arises. Did ancient people have so much knowledge about the dimensions of the planet? Although mysterious, it is a known fact that people attached great importance to equinoxes in ancient times. Equinox is when day and night are of equal length. On an equinox, the length of day and night is 43,200 seconds, but most skeptics see the relationship between the equinox and the size of the Earth as mere coincidence. On the other hand, according to engineer Glenn Dash, the Egyptians could not use the North Star to align the pyramids. He believed that they must have used the autumn equinox to achieve perfect harmony in the structures. Previously, the use of equinox measurements as a possible alignment method had been disregarded. This was because alignment calculations were thought to require more accuracy. Dash decided to conduct an experiment and found that the autumn equinox, among other methods, could have been used. But what did all this mean? How could pyramids be a source of energy? The pyramids were built with limestone and other materials transported from far distances. Each of the stones is placed so tightly that it is impossible to find gaps between them. For example, the stones at the top were cut and shipped from a quarry about 800 kilometers away. The exterior of the Great Pyramid of Giza is made of white tufa-type limestone because it does not contain electricity-insulating materials, especially magnesium. The fact that the interior and the compartments were made of a material that conducts electricity made it possible to control the energy release from inside the pyramid. Also, the blocks used in the interiors were made from another form of limestone blocks containing small amounts of crystals and metals. Crystals and metals allow for maximum power transfer. It is worth noting that the Tesla Tower works on the same principle as the pyramids. Now, let's get into some basics. There are a few elements that allow wireless power to work. These are the sun, the water under the tower or pyramid, and the height at which the tower will be positioned to allow the energy to spread. The top of the pyramids is made of gold, which is a great conductor of electricity, and in the middle is granite, which acts as an energy transceiver. Wireless energy emerges with the combination of these. With research conducted in 2018, scientists decided to find out how the pyramid can focus on energy. The team used radio waves at different frequencies to determine if the pyramid would respond to certain electromagnetic waves. They discovered that the pyramid concentrated electromagnetic energy in its inner chambers and beneath its base. According to scientists, radio waves with lengths ranging from 200 to 600 meters can cause vibration. The closer the waves are to 200 meters, the greater the effect. All this brings us back to Tesla, to what the source of energy is. Wardenclyffe Tower was built over an aquifer that discharged negative ions to the top of the tower. The tower had copper and iron rods extending towards the water. Tesla would draw energy from the ionosphere and send it to Earth via vibration, so that other receivers could read it. The same was true for the Great Pyramid. The pyramid was also built on an aquifer, which was also an ancient underground water channel. Copper pipes and iron rods were recently discovered there. The Nile River flowed very close to the pyramids, creating an electric current beneath them. The electricity would then pass through the granite stones inside the pyramids to the top of the pyramid, the gold capstone. This is what is called piezoelectricity. Piezoelectricity is the electrical energy we can obtain from natural physical movements, such as the current passing through a river or underground aquifers, including simple actions such as walking. Water flows into the chambers at the base and then exits, creating a pressure that vibrates the pyramids. Then, the vibration would come to the king's chamber at a certain frequency. So, the king's chamber consisted of devices that vibrated with the energies on Earth and then converted into electromagnetic energy. Tesla's wireless power distribution system used the Earth vibration, just like the pyramid. Also, the energy produced by the tower would be unlimited and clean. Unfortunately, the tower was destroyed. In addition to the tower, evidence was found that the Great Pyramid was also destroyed from within. Traces of sulfuric acid as well as hydrochloric acid were found in the south, while zinc chloride and ammonium chloride were discovered in the north. These chemicals can produce hydrogen when they are in the same environment without being mixed. But if you combine ammonium chloride with sulfuric acid, you get an explosion. Given the structure of the pyramid, the explosion was estimated to be controllable. In 2001, burn marks were found on the ceiling. Cracks had also formed in the granite beams on the southeast ceiling of the king's chamber. Egyptologists explained that the cracks were the result of an earthquake, but it was noticed that the damage occurred only in areas of the pyramid where there was a high flow of compressed hydrogen. Apart from this, the walls of the king's chamber seemed to have separated from the floor and moved out. Similar damage had occurred on the steps, in the compartment, and in other parts of the interior. All of this pointed to an explosion. Initially, it was thought that an earthquake caused the explosion, but engineer Christopher Dunn dismissed this idea and suggested that a disaster may have occurred in the pyramid that eroded the structure like an active power plant. However, the ancient Egyptians are known to be successful at record keeping, and no record of any disaster was found during the construction of the pyramid. Dunn suggested that the event occurred thousands of years ago, but this theory has not yet been fully clarified. In conclusion, Tesla was right. These important ancient sites revealed evidence of electromagnetic energy. Even in those days, people used energy from the ionosphere to create technologies that we can only dream of. Imagine how clean, renewable energy would make life safer for people. Tesla aimed to make electricity free and accessible to everyone, especially to the most remote, least developed regions of the world. Had he been successful, the vast empires that produce most of the technologies we use today would have perished long ago. Unfortunately, the world has taken a more dangerous route for us, following the path of coal and oil. Ultimately, the clean energy we need left us with Tesla. What do you think? How would Nikola Tesla's incredible inventions and ideas affect the world if they hadn't died with him? What would our lives be like? You can share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Thanks for your time. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.